Hey, I am here to give you guys a free mini tutorial on a way that people are starting to monetize AI. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. I apologize if you guys hear my kids in the background. It is late where I'm at. But, anyways, we are going to go into ChatGPT and we're going to go to my free GPT called Identity Builder Bot. It is completely free. If you need the link to download it, let me know. And we're going to build an AI character that is not an AI twin, but it is a character that has nothing to do with us. This is just going to be an AI influencer. So we're going to click start here, and the bot is going to ask us a set of questions, and we're going to go ahead and go through and answer those questions. And at the end, it's going to provide us with an actual image of this character we're creating and give them a backstory, a name, all of that good stuff. We filled out the questions. It's going to give me a summary of what I put in. I'm going to ask it to give me suggestions for her name. Amara Solana Ray. Let's go with Solana. Let's do casual creative. Generating the image. Ooh, I gave her a septum ring. Look at that smile. I love it. Okay, so this is our character. And let's say there's things that we want to change about her. Maybe we want her clothing to be more edgy. Maybe we want to give her a side part, yada yada. We can tell that to the bot and it will make those changes for us. Okay. But let's say for time's sake, we like this image. We're going to go ahead and download it. And we're going to, from here, take this image and put it into Gemini and use Nano Banana to make more reference photos of this woman. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm going to show it a little bit here in the video, but there's also instructions in this Identity Builder bot that's going to give you prompt examples and teach you how to make reference photos with Nano Banana and train it on somewhere like Crea or OpenArt. So I'm going to say looks good. It's going to give you her persona profile card, so her location, her nationality, her backstory, personality, quirks and fun facts about her, goals, and you can always edit these, alter these however you want. But if you're somebody that wants to sell AI characters, you're going to want to save this information, tweak it how you maybe want to, and stick it in a document that you can give to your customer that ends up purchasing her. It's also going to give you information about her that you can market if you are selling these. So make sure you save this information. Here is where it's going to give you instructions on how to use Nano Banana and get some reference images for her. So you can go through that if you need to, and it's going to teach you how to take those reference images and train it so that you can create ongoing photos for her and create her a camera roll of content, images, videos, whatever you want to include for your customers that you're selling these characters to. So we're going to go ahead and go into Gemini. We're going to click on create image with the little banana. We're going to hit the plus sign, go to our gallery and upload our picture. Excuse my caterpillar pictures from my son's caterpillar pet. And we're just going to put in some simple prompts like this woman looking to the right, close up shot. And then we'll do like this woman looking to the left, close up shot, this woman looking up, close up shot. We want to get different angles and variations of her face and her body and get at least, I'd say 10 to 15 photos minimal, but the more that you can put in to train, the better. So boom, there is another reference image that we can download. And then each time you go in to do a new prompt in Nano Banana, you want to make sure that you are uploading that same original reference image every time. So we're going to say this woman looking to the left, close-up shot. And we're just going to continue this process and get different reference images for her. So now we have our reference images. We've got about 10. And I do want to mention as well that I pay the $20 a month plan for Gemini, but you can have a free Gemini account, which is with Google, and use the Nano Banana, oh my gosh, the Nano Banana feature and get limited amount of free images. So you can do some of this for free. Now we're going to go into Craya. I'm going to click on the little square icon in the top left and click on train. So we're going to open. Craya starts plans at $10 a month for you to be able to train models and characters. And if you have the $10 a month plan, you can do up to 6 at a time. So we're going to train a new model. We're going to click on image, and then we're going to upload our reference photos that we created. And we're going to let those upload, and we're going to name our model by her name, Solana. We're going to click on train image, and it's going to be here and say pending until it is complete. The time this takes can vary for people. Sometimes it's pretty quick. Sometimes it might take 30 minutes or so, but if you're having an issue and it just is spinning and not giving you like a percentage, just go ahead and refresh the page after a little bit of time, and it should show that it's updated. So I know some people do just take one photo of somebody, like the one we created from the bot, and they just put that in Nano Banana and use that one reference image to create multiple images for photo shoots and different things like that. But I like training a character or a model with multiple images because it just gives more consistency throughout the photos and the photo shoot. But whatever works for you, do that. But I like to use Craya and actually train a character, which you can do on other places as well, like OpenArt. But Craya is the most cost efficient, especially if you're wanting to do photo shoots and or make multiple different characters for people to be able to buy and purchase. All right, and once it is done, you're going to see the little use button at the end of our model. So we're going to click on that, and that's going to take us to our prompt area where we can now generate photos from the trained model that are going to look like her. So I always change my ratio here to 9:16. And you can upload other reference images if you need to, but I've not seen really the need to do that myself. And then they have a style thing down here where you can look at different styles and try those out, but I've not really done that either. I just kind of stick to my character. And lastly, if you see the image in the bottom left of the character, there's a little sliding bar. And the lower that you slide the bar, the less like her it's going to look like. The higher it is, the more like her it'll look like. I try to stay away from having it all the way up because it can make things a little too consistent, like with the backgrounds and her facial features. And you want to have some variation and creativity with your prompts, but everybody kind of has their own preference with how they want their sliding bar on theirs. So I'm going to go into my prompt vault and just grab some prompts really quick to show you guys some examples of this. So however you want to offer this service to people, if you want to give 50 plus images, if you want to do themes for holidays, if you want to have like a monthly subscription where you charge them a certain amount monthly and give them, 30 to 50 pieces of content for the month or graphics or however, this is when you would go into her trained character and generate prompts to give those different types of looks. So we're just going to, you know what? I did not change her hair color, but let's look at this. Hold on. So it gave her blonde hair. So we're going to take that out and just make sure we proofread the prompt. And that is a super cute Halloween feel look type whatever. And it looks like her. It's got her freckles, it's got her septum ring, it's got her dimples, her facial features, her hair type. Let's see. Yeah, these are beautiful. Beautiful. So that's just me showing you guys an example of, training the model and putting prompts in, where to put the prompts in, where to put the prompts in to generate images of her, create, you know, whatever you're wanting to create for that service. But if you guys need the link for the Identity Builder bot, let me know. I also have free video courses teaching you Craya and Open Art and training characters there if you want those as well. But happy Friday. I hope this helped, and go get your bag.